Welcome back to Tom's Gear Garage again. What is going on, everybody? Boy, what a beautiful day. Had some bad storms last night and it's cold and windy now. It was 81 yesterday and now it's barely 60. And there's your weather report for today. But today, pow, it's a Husqvarna YTH2348. Yard tractor, hydrostatic, 23 horsepower, 48-inch deck, Husqvarna. Pow. Annual service. We're gonna do it. Pretty nice tractor. He's taking very good care of it. Oh, he has. So let's get set up and get busy, man. We're gonna change the oil. RC 12-watt C spark plugs, fuel filter, 2405013. I love these color filters. I put them on everything. Matter of fact, I got one left. I gotta order some more. 492932 Earl flitter. Woo. Give it a good greasing. Check his air pressure. Sharpen your blades. You know the drill. Intech, 23 horsepower with the XRD. The XRD stands for extra reliability and durability. All right. Pow. Looks like it's pretty clean. Pretty clean. Well, let's get this thing set up, man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Y'all hang with. Woo, it's hard to believe this thing's 14 years old. He's taking very good care of it. So what we're gonna do, first thing I'm gonna do is pull the air flitter out of it and see what it's like. Well, I got enough screws holding this cover down. I had this thing running for just a minute when I pulled it up on the table. Got it a little warm so we could slurp the air out of it. God, I got it sitting too high to reach the air filter. That looks pretty nice there. We'll just blow it out a little bit. Saving some money there. Let me put it on choke. I'm gonna blow the little dust out of the cover. Lower that table down so I can get so I can reach it. All right, let me grab my oil sucker. Go ahead and have the Earl be sucking that in it while I'm doing other stuff. Annual service. All right, about 5 pumps out of that. All right, let me grab my little oil filter cup. Earl filter. Oil filter wrench. That's good. Wasn't that tight? Wasn't that tight? Jam this in there. Look at there, she's almost done slurping already. Get this fuel line out of the way. I can get my hands on that oil filter. Here comes the mess. All right. It don't say what the part number is on there. It's an aftermarket oil filter. But I know it's a 492932. Let's compare the new one and the old one. All right, I'm gonna hit pause. I'm gonna go make sure I got the right oil filter and put the oil sucker up. Y'all hang loose. Alrighty, new air oil filter. You can't really get a grip on it. All right. Ready. Go ahead and blow his air filter out. Clean. Pipe. Are so hard to get off. Hard to get off. Ah, there we go. Got you. Yeah. Boy, those things are hard to get off. Those little barbs, man, they cut into that rubber line. There ain't no rubber left in it. Whew. Yeah, I don't like that. That's not as big as the other one. That fits kind of loose. Huh. Oh, I don't like that. No. See what else I can find over here. Different style of flitter. Let's see what this will give us. See what this will give us. This one's a little bigger. That was like a 1/4 inch right there. You can see the, well, I don't know. Yeah, this one's thinner. That's for a 1/4 or smaller. Where's the little arrow? There it is. Oh yeah, that fits much better. Fits much better. Looks like that fuel line's damaged right there. I'm gonna trim that off. It looks like it's a little boogered. A little booger. Yeah, that was, I don't know if I did that or it was like that, or it'll fit better now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta be careful. This guy keeps this thing in his garage. Attached garage to his beautiful house, and I don't want no leaky gas smell coming out. All right. Grab my paint pen and write the dates on there. I'm gonna take a zip tie too. I don't want this thing vibrating against that oil filter. One of them will get a hole rubbed in it. There we go. That's nice and secure. All right. It is April 24. Let me lower the table down, see if he's got an hour meter. He do. Hmm. $332 hours. There we go. Okay. While I'm standing here, I'll go ahead and pull them spook plugs out of there. Check his pulse line. It looks good. It ain't cracked. That's a 6-sounding reverse light, isn't it? I don't know what that was. That's the first time they ever actually pulled in the driveway. People want to run up to the Amazon folks like they're Charles Chips or something. But those guys have to, I always leave them alone, let them do their job, because they got to run up to the door, lay it, and take a picture. So I just kind of leave them alone. I know them guys are in a hurry. People want to go out there and have a chat with them and stuff. They ain't got time for that. All right, moving on to this side. Like when you get somebody who wants to come in and hang out and have a conversation in the shop while you're trying to work. I don't mind a good conversation, but sometimes you're just in a hurry. You need to get some stuff done. I go over next door to Linus's shop and mess with him sometimes. I can tell he gets aggravated. That poor fella has got lawnmowers out to the street trying to get them worked on. I've been sending him a lot of folks I don't want to deal with. I've gotten way picky and choosy about what I work on because I don't have to. He's got rent and mortgage and all that stuff to pay. I don't. I get to pick and choose. Okay. Fuel filter, oil filter, spark plugs, clean the air filter, clean the filter. Now we'll put the oil back in it. Put some oil back in it. Uh-oh. I didn't fill my oil jug back up again. Let me hit pause. I gotta fill my oil jug. Okay. We got some oil. I'm gonna do it without a funnel. Make a big old mess. My biggest problem is pouring it too fast and the dipstick tube fills up and then it tries to suck air and it bloop and just blows it everywhere. Big old air bubble. All right, we got about a half a quart to go. That's a quart and a half. While it settles, check his tire pressure. Let me take a look and see what his blades look like. Oh yeah, they look pretty good. We'll give them a good sharpening. Let's see. I need to get the grease gun out and grease his fittings. Wipe all the goo off of it. You don't be pumping goo in his grease fittings. Should be one right under here too. I don't think Husqvarna does that. Nope, I don't feel one under there in the middle of the axle. You got one on the spindle and you got one on the wheels. There it is, right over there. And then this one is right there. And then we got the then we got the 3 spindles. Let me lower his deck down. And we got one there. And there. I like Husqvarna. They put them right where you can get them. John Deere puts them way down there where it gets all packed full of grass and you got to take the covers off. Whew. Okay. Let's go back around here and check his oil. Blow that off. Okay. We are just above full. All right, let me let it idle for just a second. Leave it idle. Just a second. Fuel filter filled up. I got to order some more fuel filters. That's my last one. That couple that built that house next door is over there having to haul off all that debris. They just redid the floors and that contractor left all the stuff piled in the front yard. It's perfectly full there. So this one didn't hold but about 1.5 quarts. Yep. Perfect level. Well, that's good. Got enough left over in the jug to change the oil in the push mower. Okay. Now let's grease it. Greasy, greasy. Greasy, greasy. I just know I'm gonna have to replace this grease tube. It's starting to feel kind of light. I wish there was a way to tell how much grease you had left, because you'll be sitting there pumping and pumping and not realizing you're not pumping anymore. Let me make sure I am pumping. Okay, we still got some coming out. What was that, about 10 pumps? Let me look, make sure. I'll tell you what, yeah. Keep pumping, that's 10. I can't tell if it's coming out from under that upper pulley or not. Let me stick my hand in there. Nope. That's about 10. I'll give it 10 more and look again. Yeah, I can kind of feel this hose flex, so I know it's still pumping. Besides, I can see it. Nope, nothing yet. Grab my flashlight. Stick my head in here and look under there. Give it 10 more. Oh, let's see. It's 30 pumps. I don't see it coming out anywhere yet. Nope. Give it 10 more. There's 10 more. Let me make sure it's still coming out. Yep, it is. I don't feel it coming out under the pulley. And I don't see it coming out anywhere. Give it 10 more. I bet you this thing hadn't been greased in a long time. Is the reason that thing's probably empty. That's 50. I don't see it coming out anywhere yet. Wow. That one spindle's going to hold a whole tube of grease. What is that, 60? $60 plumps of grease. This thing ain't empty. Nope, still coming out of the hose. We'll give it 10 more. Give it a couple more just for good luck. I know it's coming out and going in because it's got it on top of the grease fit in there. Don't feel nothing coming out there. Still nothing coming out down there. Boy, where's all that grease going? 10 more, Jerry. That's 82 pumps right there, man. Golly. Nothing up there. Nothing down there. Give it 10 more. Still coming out of the tube, out of the hose. That's 100 pumps. That's 100 pumps, and I don't feel nothing there. Ah, it's finally coming out. Goodness gracious, it's coming out. Woo! I ain't gonna do that many in the next one. You can see it. Finally coming out around it. Yeah, there it is. You can see it coming out just above the blade. See it? Woo! Man. That's a lot of grease. Uh-oh. Money. Okay, we got all 3 spindles greased. Got the front end greased. I'm gonna check his tire pressure now. I know I'm gonna hear it from a lot of people. Tell you, you're not supposed to grease and they're sealed bearings. Well, it comes with grease fittings, and that's part of the service. So he gets greased. I like putting 15, close to 20 pounds in the front, and I like putting about 15 in the back. That's almost 15 there. Yeah, we'll put a little more. Make them completely even. That's right at 20 in the front. I think you're supposed to put like 15 at the most, I think, you know, regularly. But this fella here, he don't really have access to an air compressor, so I like to put a little bit more than it needs and just let it kind of leak out over the year. Yeah, it says inflate to 10 right there on the tire. See, I just ain't got none. About 12, that's fine. Oh, let's bring ourselves around here. About the same, about 12. You want to get them exactly the same. And for the front. That's about 20. I like making the front a little bit more pumped up because it helps with your power steering. Uh-oh. All right. Got it all greased, tire pressure, changed the oil filter, air filter, fuel filter, spark plugs. Now all we gotta do now is sharpen the blades. Sharpen the blade. Well, let's crawl around on the floor and do that now. Y'all hang loose. Alrighty. high enough. Put a block of wood behind that well too. Yep. I don't want that thing to roll off. I can't bench press it. Oh, what size nut is that? Feels like a 9/16. Nope. 5/8. Well, that first one I done, I got grease all over the place. Just dripping off the floor. That's why I'm going to start sharpening blades first, then grease them. You won't be getting it all over you. I'm going to sharpen these by hand, because on that RBG 712, all you'll be able to get is just the very tip. And these are in pretty good shape. I'm just going to give them a good shining with the hand grinder and the vise on the side of the door over there. Matter of fact, I'll take you with me. Yo. First thing I got to do is finish wiping up all this grease under here. I don't want him to get it in this floor of his garage. Ugh. That's what happens when you can't see it good. Gosh, still got it all over me. All righty. Not bad, free-handed. It's pretty sharp. 5 more times. But I ain't gonna make y'all watch me do that. I'm tired already. Alright, be right back. I'm gonna get these blades done and we're going to get it back on and get the tractor off the table. We'll be done with this. Hang loose. I'm gonna experiment with this thing. I haven't used it but a couple of times. I haven't used it on one of these really big blades, big thick blades. That's the side I did by hand. And I'm gonna do this side with this. Yeah. Let's see how this works with a mulching blade. It'll go right up through there like that. I don't know so much about that angle. I don't know what the angle is on this thing. It don't really say. It's hard to read. Hard to read. Where's a little indicator? I believe that's 35 right there. See, you gotta, I guess this is the pointer. Put it on 35. I believe. Let's see how it works. I had to take this thing all apart and drill it out so it's nice and loose. When I first got it, it was you had to struggle with it. Put my face shield back on. No. That's way off. That's 35 there. Then you get way over here, just crazy. Then you get way over here with it. No. Nah, I ain't gonna experiment with that thing. I just don't like it. I don't like that sharpener. I'm gonna just finish them by hand. I will be right back. Alrighty, I got the blades back on. And I believe she is good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Well, all right, boys and girls, thanks for watching another Tom W video. Complete service on a Husky 48-inch YTH2348. Pow. Changed the oil, spark plugs, oil filter, cleaned the air filter, fuel filter, sharpened the blades, give it a good greasing, adjusted the air pressure. About everything we could think of. Yep. She's a good one. She's a Butte Clark. Thanks for watching the video, boys and girls. I love you. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Love you guys.